Sophia Martinez adjusted her suitcase in the trunk of her silver Range Rover and smiled at the thought of surprising her husband, Chase. Her business trip to San Francisco had wrapped up a day early. For the first time in weeks, she could finally enjoy a peaceful evening at home, just her and Chase. She didn't call ahead. That was the point of a surprise. The sun had just begun to set when she pulled into their modern house in Brentwood. As she walked up to the door, she noticed an unfamiliar perfume in the air. Strong, floral, sweet. Inside, the house was dimly lit. Jazz played from the living room speaker. Sophia moved quietly, a strange unease curling in her stomach. Halfway up the stairs, she froze. Laughter, a soft giggle, then a sound she couldn't mistake, a moan. Her heart pounded in her chest as she walked to the bedroom door. Her hand trembled as she twisted the knob. And there, on the bed she had shared with her husband, was her best friend, Jenna, and Chase. Sophia didn't scream. She didn't cry. She turned and walked away without saying a word. The betrayal spoke loudly enough. Sophia drove for hours without direction. The LA skyline passed in a blur. Her phone vibrated repeatedly. Jenna, Chase, voicemails, texts. She didn't answer any of them. She checked into a hotel in Santa Monica and stared at the ceiling all night, trying to replay every memory she had ignored. The way Chase would suddenly leave the room to take a call, the tension between Jenna and Chase at dinner. How could she have missed it? Jenna wasn't just her best friend. They had known each other since college. Sophia had once helped Jenna escape an abusive relationship. She had shared her life, her secrets, her trust, and Jenna had destroyed it all. The next morning, Sophia returned home to get her things. Chase was waiting in the living room, eyes bloodshot, face pale. Sophia, please. Let me explain. Don't. She came onto me, he said quickly. We were drunk. It was a mistake. She lived here, Chase. She was my friend. And you. Sophia's voice broke. She grabbed a few clothes and walked back to the door. She's pregnant, Chase blurted. Sophia stopped cold. She told me last night. She says it's mine. Sophia stared at him, disgusted. You think this makes it better? He didn't answer. She left without another word. A week later, Jenna requested to meet. Sophia didn't want to see her, but curiosity won. They met at a quiet cafe in Silver Lake. Jenna looked tired, her mascara smudged, hands shaking. I didn't plan to fall for him, Jenna whispered. It just happened. You were like my sister, Sophia said. And you destroyed my marriage. Jenna looked away. You don't understand. It wasn't about love. It was about money. What? Jenna leaned in, lowering her voice. Chase is laundering money through his law firm. I got involved, and when I tried to back out, he threatened me. Sophia blinked. You're lying. No. I wish I was. I was planted, at first. He used me to distract you. But then it went too far. Sophia didn't know whether to believe Jenna. But if it was true, then Chase wasn't just a cheater. He was dangerous. That night, she called her old friend Nate, a cybersecurity analyst. She asked him to help investigate Chase's finances. Within days, they uncovered several shell companies registered under fake names, offshore transfers, private flights to the Cayman Islands, suspicious calls to international banks. Chase wasn't just laundering money. He was running a criminal network. Sophia was now part of a silent war. One night, Jenna appeared at Sophia's hotel in tears. He knows, she whispered. He knows we're working together. Sophia's stomach sank. He threatened me again, Jenna said. He showed me pictures of you. Said he's been following you. Sophia called Nate, who advised them both to go off-grid. They checked into a secure Airbnb under fake names and continued building evidence. But a few days later, Jenna vanished. Gone. Her phone disconnected. Her belongings untouched. Sophia feared the worst. Then came the letter. Slipped under her Airbnb door. It read, You're smart, Sophia, but not smart enough. You never should have trusted Jenna. There was no signature. Attached was a flash drive. Sophia plugged it in, and what she saw shattered her all over again. Jenna and Chase. In a recording. Laughing. plotting. "She'll fall for it," Jenna said. "Just like always. All we need is the evidence trail. She'll do the rest." It had all been a setup. From the beginning, Sophia had been the puppet. She felt like she couldn't breathe. The betrayal was layered now, not just love, not just friendship, but her very sanity. But she wouldn't fall. She would fight. Sophia compiled every piece of evidence she had, emails, bank records, recordings, and brought it to the FBI. She made a formal statement. Then she played the last card. She went to a media contact and leaked everything anonymously. By morning, headlines exploded. High-powered lawyer implicated in international money scheme. Alleged mistress vanishes amid FBI probe. 2 weeks later, Chase was arrested at Lax while attempting to board a private jet. He was charged with money laundering, conspiracy, and obstruction of justice. The FBI never found Jenna. Some believed she fled the country. Others whispered that Chase had silenced her before she could testify. Sophia testified in court. Calm, composed, her words damning. Chase received 28 years in prison. The courtroom was packed. As he was led away, he looked back at Sophia. She didn't blink. Months passed. Sophia moved to New York and started over. She launched a nonprofit helping women escape manipulation and financial abuse. She still thought about Jenna, about how deep betrayal could run, but she didn't let it haunt her. One afternoon, she received a postcard. No return address. Just 5 words. "Still playing the long game." It was signed. Sophia smiled coldly. So the game wasn't over. But this time, she'd be ready.